on earth, which is just fucking complain. I'll start with this. I get super offended when people talk about like, oh, Hampshire's so easy, they don't get grades. My issue with that is mainly that people, like students who do receive grades, have a certain advantage over us. For example, last semester I was doing absolutely shit in one of my classes, and I did what any reasonable college student would do. I fucked my professor. And it all went great. I got a fantastic eval. The only problem is, and this is where I take issue, she talked about the sex in the eval. Now my parents like won't look me in the eye. Not that they did before. I'm sorry, guys. One other thing that I've noticed just being on campus is like everyone's got these like cool, kind of like fluorescent, interesting, like unnatural hair colors. And I'm so into it. Like I'm boring, but I'm into it. And I tried bleaching my hair once. I did, and I have like a thing against it. I ended up getting a lot of chemical burns, and it was just like not worth it. That being said, my assholes never looked better. One other thing that just pisses me off about Hampshire students, which is great talking to all of you right now. I'm sure you're like rooting with me. It's like fucking like covered in hickeys all the time. No, but really though. No, but like where is your sense of shame? Hold on, let me fucking tell you. The first hickey I ever got was in 8th grade. And I got called to the middle school guidance counselor. I don't know if you've ever met a middle school guidance counselor, but they think they're gonna save everyone, and they're not. The problem was, she was like, is that a hickey? Where'd you get that hickey? And I fucking froze, and I was like, well, my older brothers hit me with a pillow, and I fell, and my neck hit the doorknob. Oh, is that not believable? Oh, okay. Anyway, she filed a 51A. Oh, wait, okay, so for those of you who come from happy and well-adjusted households, that's when, like, someone picks up the phone, calls Child Protective Services, and says, something's fucked up, check out their house! So anyway, they sent, like, a social worker to my house, and I'm not kidding, like, this wouldn't be funny if it weren't true. I started calling him Dad, though, so I feel like he lost. Where is he? I'm totally gonna like switch topics. Not totally. I'm still gonna fucking complain. I'm serious. I love it. Who here has an issue with like the federal prison system?
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Me too. But probably more of a niche issue than you guys. I completely and utterly disagree with the idea of compassionate release. And I'm not a dick. Okay, if you guys haven't heard of compassionate release, it is essentially when a prisoner gets so old or totally loses their goddamn mind and they're gonna die in like 3 months. This is what they do with that prisoner. They release them back into the they release them into the wild! And like, I don't get it, because it's old, senile people. And like, an old person isn't in prison for buying a dime bag. They fucking murdered their husband and ate him. So like, I don't get what the whole, like, they don't want to do paperwork. They're just like, she's probably too weak to kill again. But that is for the rest of us to figure out. I don't believe that at all. What the fuck? Speaking of completely oh, I know, I get it. Yeah, I can't remember shit. But speaking of destructive decisions, I'm in love. Oh, I know, we'll see. Just pretend to talk into it. No, I won't. Anyway, my boyfriend is like the sweetest guy on earth. He really is. And he said something the other day to me, and I think it was supposed to be a compliment, but like, I was very unsure about it. He was like, I would follow you into war. I wouldn't follow me into war, and I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like in war, I'm essentially going to act the same as middle school dodgeball, which means I'm gonna run to the back and wait for everyone else to get out. I wouldn't want to lead a troop, and I wouldn't want to be led by me. I'm about to finish, but just like ignore that. My last complaint, if you're not totally bored, is like, I get a little uncomfortable when I go out to eat, because I'm sitting there and the waitress approaches and she's like, you know, hi, I'd like to take care of you this evening. And like, I don't want a Diet Coke. I want to be swaddled and told that everything's going to be okay. And I just feel like that's not what she means when she says she's going to take care of me. Where's the love?